Soul Demon Hunter may not be as flashy as OTK Demon Hunter, but it still wins games in top legend very consistently. The archetype has gone through a bunch of changes since Skullman's Academy first introduced it to us, but now, because of the Darkmoon Faire mini set, we have a completely different list that doesn't even run Il'gynoth anymore. Like, you have so much tempo in this deck to where you don't even really want to go for the Il'gynoth Hyrule combos. But the biggest reason why I would say we don't run Il'gynoth is because he just only is used in one of two ways. You play Il'gynoth on the board for tempo reasons, and maybe you have the Warblades already equipped, or you use him for a big combo when you get when he gets discounted from the skull, or if you discount the other cards to go with it. But honestly, you just kind of limit yourself when going for a lot of those situations, and Priest and Warrior I would probably say are like the biggest matchups to where you would want to go for like gigantic bits of damage. Maybe like some Druid games because Highlander Druid's kind of making a comeback. But as of right now, Il'gynoth just doesn't make the cut because the rest of this deck is just way too consistent. Really, the only changes to the deck that we've been seeing is that Ildari Studies has been added to the list, and we're actually cutting a Soul Shear because this deck has so much aggression already with it. Like, you have a lot of turns to where, you know, you just play your mid game and your early game with your 1 and 2 drops, but then your mid game is really, it's really challenging in order to utilize your cards in the right way when you have a lot of different strategies to go for. So there's a lot of times where you have to, you know, value lifesteal, value damage, know when you're going for a race, and know when you're going for removal and for healing. So I would say the biggest challenge with this deck for you guys, if you're going to pick it up, is that you need to know when to go for those different kind of strategies. This deck can really do it all. It can go for aggression, it can go for controlling and for healing, like I said earlier. But the biggest thing about this deck that I really love is the Bladed Lady. The Bladed Lady has a lot of different ways of just being used as a tempo 6/6 when you have a large weapon, when you're trading. Maybe you're doing a big board with Blade Dance, buffing the weapon to insane amounts of damage to just, you know, clear like dragons, which we may even see up in a clip coming up ahead. But regardless, the biggest thing about this deck is just you have so many different ways of being able to push for tempo, and I really think that if any of you guys are looking for a somewhat easier deck to climb the legend, this is an easier way of going about it and a more consistent way. I myself have about a 65% win rate with this deck at about 34 games. I've been playing this deck not only in ladder but in open cups, and a lot of my wins have actually been from open cups, and I'm sorry, a lot of my wins have been from ladder, and a lot of my losses have been from open cups. So this deck on ladder actually performs very, very well if you're able to just go for the race when you're supposed to. I would say the biggest challenge of this deck is probably beating Rogue specifically. You have ways of beating them with your AoE options, but if you don't have ways of dealing with the stealth minions, then just one nitro poison turn is really all they need in order to beat you. But against the rest of the field, I really didn't feel that unfavored against all of it. And even like Paladin, I would say, is probably like the other matchup. It didn't feel the greatest, but it was still manageable. The last thing that I should say about this deck is that the Sociologist is just way too slow. There's a lot of situations to where it doesn't really help. The biggest thing about this meta right now is that it's very scammy. It's very just, you know, suddenly I'm winning the game and you can't do anything about it. And this particular build of the list is, you know, more so built to that strategy of, hey, I've suddenly got a whole bunch of weapon damage and you can't do anything about it. And I also had healing to go with it. So the Militia could be good in a lot of situations, but more times than not, it's just a dead card that just sits in your hand or gets in the way of Skull. So that's the reason why it's not on the list. Before we get into the clips, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who helped us get to 1,000 subs. We have finally done it, and I never thought this would be possible as quickly as it has been completed. So huge thank you to everyone who has made this possible, and of course to Zeddy, who has been honestly part of the reason why our growth has been very, very rampant, I would say. So huge thank you to everyone who's been a part of the Hearthstone scene that has helped me grow, and to everyone who keeps watching my content. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to go ahead and hit that sub button and to like this video if you want to see more videos just like it. The deck code is down below for anyone who wants to give this archetype a spin. And as always, we stream these clips at twitch.tv/ClarkHellScream. I hope you guys enjoy using the power of your soul to grind a legend. And we'll see you for the next video. I can't blame the deck. I gotta blame the pilot. You don't blame the aircraft if the plane crashes unless there's something wrong with the plane. But in this instance, there's nothing wrong with the plane. The pilot is a whiny salt baby and needs to figure that shit out for himself. But to end the rant, essentially what I'm trying to say is that if you play the game with a hot head, you are going to make hot-headed decisions. And that is not how you play Hearthstone. There's a lot of situations to where you overthink the simple stuff and you go for odds that you don't really know why you're going for. Like, why are you going for that skull discount? What are you going to draw out of the skull that makes a difference? Versus, like, some people that are like, oh, man, you just play skull as soon as possible. Which does, you know, in OTK Demon Hunter, that can make sense. But in some Demon Hunter decks, that's not the case. I imagine with problematic anger management, one might end up in a rage spiral. I mean, that's what happens when you don't take a break either. You got to be able to know when you're tilted. Like, there is literally a setting on every single pinball machine that literally stops the game if you smash the thing. Just think about that for a second. Think about why they would have that kind of function available on a pinball machine. Because there's been several situations where somebody got a little bit mad and they maybe hit the machine. The same thing happens with literally any game where there's an objective and people can fail. My brother experiences this in his casual games. See, like, I'm very competitive. And the thing that gets me over a wall is when I do something incorrectly and I know that I have the capability of doing that either correctly or doing that better than what I did. So like Hearthstone, for example, I've been playing this game for years, but I sometimes overcomplicate the easy turns and then go for the stupid outs without really understanding why. Literally like I was saying earlier. And it makes me upset because I feel like I should be better than that. And to a degree, you know, I'm trying to prove that with these Open Cup runs. I'm gonna save the this for now because if he has Brave Runes, I want to stop any shenanigans like that from happening. I only have one Soul Fragment in the deck, so odds are Skull hits something impressive. Totally with me on that. Yeah, dude, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that someone else agrees with that. I mean, every now and again, you're gonna get upset. Yeah, exactly, dude. We're human. Everyone is human, and everyone has different, you know, different tics, different things that causes them to be upset. And it's also about your drive. What is your drive that is making you become upset like this? Because you would only get upset in this kind of situation over a game because you want something else. Like, you want something from it, right? I want rank 1. I want to hit legend. I want to do well in an Open Cup. Whatever your aspiration is. Ooh. Oh, double Relentless Pursuit. Hello. Hello, damage. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna play around the Mindrender. So I'm just gonna go for the damage now. Cause screw Mindrender. I'm not getting those cards stolen from me. I'm actually that worried. I can still get Bladed Lady value next turn if I really want it. Always play around the Mindrender, chat. Best advice that I can give you today. And honestly, it's just like one of those things where, like, why wouldn't you just go for the tempo? Like, I have no reason to try to cheat out the Bladed Lady. But I guess now there's a reason. I don't even need the skull right now. I'm trying to find lethal. So if he plays another taunt, we have Soul Shard Lapidary into oh wait a minute, no, I don't have any soul fragments in the deck. Ooh. I might have goofed up here. Oh, I didn't think enough, chat. Oh no. Alright, I can still silence that. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna screw up his tempo, dude. I feel like this is actually the play. And we get rewarded with a skull. Ooh, I like it. Do you have anything else we can play here? I think I actually need to hold on to that. This could work. This could actually work. I still have Kane in case he gets any kind of taunts. I also got rid of any kind of like discounts he had in his hand if he still had palm reading stuff. That was another reason I really like this glide. Completely reset his expectations. Maybe he just got like the Cthulhu AoE piece, which is really bad here, and a bunch of other stuff he can't play. I would love to see a hero power pass. Oh my god, hero power pass. Come on, be the dream. Alright, fine. He's getting rid of his hero power. This is pretty much a nothing turn, so I'm okay with this. I feel like the Marrow Slicer is just more important than going for the discounts. So I'm going for the Marrow Slicer. Also order, kick W, that was bad. That was bad order. But we didn't get punished, it's okay. So Chaos Strike, hero power is more than enough. He needs to hit a taunt from the hero power, or he needs a resurrect turn. But it doesn't look like he has the resurrect, so... Oh.
Alas, poor warlock. Alas,
Ah, there's the Kane.
warlock.
Right on time. Okay. Well, next turn I should have it almost no matter what. The only way that he can get past this is if he heals himself out of range. If he plays anything with taunt, game over. Anything with taunt, it's game over. Sorry, buddy. I didn't make the rules, but here we are. I'm pretty confident there's no minion that gets you out of the situation. You're not playing Highlander.
Share your thoughts with the class now.
He doesn't have any healing. I didn't play Soul Shear, right? Yeah, I played Soul Shear. So he can't kill that, so I still have it on the board. Like, even though you have Twin Slices. Oh wait, no, the Cane!
I will still fight.
Okay, so Maw Cthulhu and Flesh Giant. That's a play. This essentially forces him to play like this.
Free of that blast.
Oh, thanks for the deck, buddy!
Free of that blasted tower.
Oh my god! Did I even need it? No, but it feels good. Oh my god. He's not even playing, like, he understands that playing the death is not even good enough. Because I have the weapons in hand. GG, man. I hate Mindrender. Get out of here. Oh my god, it feels good. So I'm gonna start taking a direction into like some discussion-based content, to where like no matter what period, people can understand what's going on. But it's really hard to do stuff like that with Hearthstone in particular, and with card games, because you know things are always evolving, things are always changing, different cards are being played, different combos are being discovered. But yeah, dude. Where the hell are my Snow Flipper penguins? They're in wild, man. The beast is too good. Now we have now we just have Demon and normal Wisp. Imagine if they take away Wisp from the set. I'll be very upset if they do that. You should not get rid of our wisps. Can you upload things into sections on your YouTube? I'm unfamiliar. I mean, I could just upload things in general, but I don't want to like flood with like too many videos, and like not to mention there's also the effort of putting the videos into it, and I have like a very specific formula that I've been trying to follow. Because every single video that I upload, like it's either a game highlight or it's a discussion video, or it's like a deck guide. I've been recently getting into deck guides because of my recent success with OTK Demon Hunter. But regardless, the whole challenge of me making YouTube content is I gotta make it as fast as possible while making it as high quality as possible. But yeah, dude, like it's really interesting, like the thought process that like you have to go through in making content, because you can't just make content out of everything as much as you'd like to, because a lot of people may not end up watching it. So you have to make it, you know, something that's not necessarily like relatable, but something to where people are gonna watch it because they want to, not just because you're putting it out. And that's just my 2 cents on it. Because I would love to do nothing but just upload reaction videos to me, or like reaction gameplay videos, and have it get views. But for my channel in particular, it's not what gets it. It's the cool stuff. It's either when I hit trends right when they're popular, or it's because I do something that people haven't seen before. And I would say that's the biggest thing about YouTube. That would be my my advice to anyone who wants to get into streaming or get into content creation as a whole, is that you have to be able to not necessarily like diversify yourself from everybody else, but why are people coming to you? What is your thing? Just have a thing, do that thing really well, and then people will come by. Just think of it this way: if you think that you are entertaining because like you're having fun with what you're doing, people will then will reflect that. They'll see that you're having fun, and they'll understand that you're not just like trying to put on a face. The biggest thing is people do not like the idea that they're being sold to. So you don't do like that kind of stuff that like kind of like limits people away. Like case in point, here's the biggest thing that I see a lot of like rookie streamers do. There is like somebody will say hi in the chat. Literally just, hey, how's it going? And they'll like say 5 different sentences back to back, like, hey, how are you? My name is this. I've streamed for this long. How are you? Type something in chat. Type a PogChamp. Ha ha ha. And it's like, that's good manner and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, you're probably not thinking that, you're probably not thinking too much of that. But the person that you just responded to has just been given like so much, and they may like be a little bit off-put at the beginning, versus where if you just go like, hey man, how's it going? Good to have you here. Like, you just gotta make it as open-ended as possible, because people don't want to feel like they have to respond to something. There's a lot of like people that just like, you know, they have social anxiety and whatnot. It's perfectly understandable. But like, you just can't be too much, and you can't be too little. I think Clark was kind of misunderstanding what chat was talking about. No, I understand what chat was talking about, but I put it in a different direction. I spun it in a different direction to where if anyone is interested in content creation, I'm gonna try and give you the best advice that I can. Because there are correct things to do, and there are incorrect things to do, and there's also things that depend on what kind of, you know, content you're wanting to make. Ooh, I-beam. I guess I could just do this for board.
I like to think they teach me.
Such a good card. Eldari Studies. Some say love is the answer, but nobody bleeds for the dancer. It's heaven and hell, oh well. Clark, why are you the chosen one? In what regard? Are you asking me because of what 2Red says, or are you asking me because of what I've been doing recently with my my high rolls? Oh, good lord. I still have it though, right?
Such a beautiful
Vengeance is mine.
Got him. How long have I been playing Hearthstone? I've been playing Hearthstone for about, oh god, let me think here. I played Hearthstone like right as Naxxramas came out. So that was like the first update for the game. All right, good start. So Mage needs to be able to like really take advantage of the board, like early on. So like 1-3s, 3-2s. We have ways of being able to remove all this stuff. So I feel like we have the advantage in the early game. It's just whether or not he gets the Phoenixes out early, which is I guess the biggest worry I have. Hey. Your delusions of thinking I'll leave that card alive are very impressive. But goodbye. Oh wait, I should check in. Am I not checked in? No, I'm checked in. Okay. It's got 2 minutes until sign in. 2 minutes until we get queued up. Let's see, how many people have registered for this one? About 630. The best thing that you can ask for is getting a bye first round and then immediately queuing into somebody and then them not being there. Double bye round 3 feels pog. Okay, well, Hero Power Manthara is just going to be an easy turn to get rid of this. And we have removal when we need it. Are you going on delay? No, I'm not. I'm going to politely ask that nobody in chat backseat game or suggest plays because I don't want you guys to literally suggest a play. My eyes look at chat for like a second, even though I didn't read it. My eyes still look over, and then people are gonna assume, oh, he looked at chat. He did the exact same thing chat did. So that's the one thing I'm gonna ask is that you guys don't suggest plays. We can talk about the game after it's said and done, but while the game is going on, I'm gonna politely ask that we don't do that. I think the draw is kind of better, but I think that mana is kind of the issue here. Because I'm either going for this to clear the board next turn to free up the skull, or I'm going for 2/2/2. So I would delete any backseat gaming messages. Thank you. Because I'm gonna be focusing on the game really hard. But other than that. Wow. Huh. For real? Seriously? Like, seriously? Wow. Alright. I guess I should have played the Mystic. I guess I should have played the Mystic, dude. What the hell?
What makes something real?
Well, I guess I'm glad I saved the Mystic now. Oh! What are these rolls? My guy, what are these rolls? Thank you for that trade. I actually really appreciate that trade. Thank you, my friend. Wow, okay. Reset the board, let's go. We're back. We're back. Can you believe this card used to be 3 mana? Unbelievable, man. 3 mana? It was so good. Oh, balls. I have to kill that with my face. I have to kill that with my face. Oh, the pain. Oh, the horror. Oh, the 8 damage. Alright, gotta make a cheaper skull. It's still very strong at 4. Exactly. It's where it should be at 4. 5 mana feels a little bit too much. But 4 mana, just right. Just good enough.
A star has no roots to hold it. No living, lonely entity to lose.
They will never catch me.
To
Hey.
avoid
Hey, look at him coming in clutch, preventing me from getting the soul fragments off the skull. What a boss. What an absolute G.
Poor warlock.
Did they fix this interaction? They did not, because now it's... Oh, wait, no. That's right, it was 0. So, yeah, this is right. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Can't deal with it yet. So maybe we can go face with this. Let's see, brackets are now ready. Let's see who I'm playing. We got to buy round 1. Probably try to do this and find a silence.
You don't pick the wasps. You don't pick the wasps.
So 8, 9. 9 plus 4. 13. I actually put him to exactly that. I put him down to 12 actually. Alright. Don't hurt me too hard, please. No frost bolts. That's the biggest thing I'm hoping for here. No frost bolts and we'll be really happy.
Oh, it says explode.
Whoa. Alright. That doesn't solve your problem here. Your problem here is I can still hit you in the face. No frostbolt. Yep, that'll do it. Woohoo! Let's get it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I done goofed. I'm 1 damage off. I thought I had enough. Well, we'll get him next turn. We'll get him next turn. I thought I had enough there. Alright, we still got him. Alright, we are still waiting for our opponent to check in, so I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and make sure Xena's got enough food and whatnot. I got the Spirit Jailer, so if he plays a 1-2, I can clear it. Yeah, that freaking druid, that druid kind of slapped us. Wouldn't it be funny if he got Nazari from the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza? Yeah, that would have just completely cost me, like, that would have just made me concede immediately. Like, not even playing that game at that point. What's even the point? He just has everything he needs at that, at that stage of the game. Crab Rider. So he's Scam Paladin? Almost every single time I go up against this deck, they have the Scam. So we're gonna hope that he doesn't, because then we just have all this face damage and we don't care what he plays. He kept 2 cards in hand, though. I'm sensing a Scam. So I should try best to prepare for it. Oh! Hey, buddy, nice scam. Hey, buddy, nice scam. Nice hand. It's gone now. And they say that Glide's a bad card. Glide, good card. Take that. What's up, buddy? What's up, bucko? There's no way you still got the Allura coin. There's no way you still got the Allura coin. I refuse to believe it. Oh, but it's Sphere? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's start smorking them in the face. I could just hit him for 8. And then I have Marrow Slicer. Yeah, I like this idea.
Vengeance is mine.
Because he's not really doing anything. Like, the worst thing he can do right now is summon an Amalgam. Amalgam's the only thing that really makes a difference because that's not, you know, that's the only thing keeping me from hitting him in the face. And if he does play Norse Dormu, alright, well, game on. Alright, so I have to worry about Clown. I have to worry about Clown. So I have to kill him in like these next 2 turns. Or I have to find Kane. That becomes our out now if he goes for the Clown. Like, also the 7/7, that could be problematic. Alright, there's Amalgam. Wow, double Amalgam. So let's find Blade Dance.
Reporting for duty.
Ah! Same 2 cards. I mean, double Stelina though. There's no way I go for Glide.
We'll just have a little peek.
Okay, no. So what are the last 3 cards?
We'll just have a little peek.
Why did you play that card? Why would you not play Tip the Scales there? Why on earth would you not play Tip the Scales there? It's 100% not Glide because we literally removed the cards from his hand. No, we definitely don't play the Glide. I don't need to play Glide right now. I have the board and the like. I literally have a complete access to what he has in hand right now. He's got Fishy Flyer. He's got Allura. He's got a random card. I have all the information that I need. He takes the double trade. I don't care. Because the moment that I get any kind of like there we go, Kane. Good card.
Vengeance is mine.
See, now this is a tempo game, and he's losing the tempo game until he gets one really good card. I mean, Glide does remove the cards from his hand, but it still replaces him with 4 more cards. That's the issue. Glide was good draw for you just yourself. I mean, yes, that is true, but I don't want to give him more cards. Oh my god, he still hit it! Oh my god, wait, he didn't attack. Oh my god, he could throw. Come on, give me some with 4. 4. Oh god, come on. Scam. Yes! Scammed him! Oh, he threw! He threw the game! Oh my god, he threw the game! He literally threw the game! Oh my god, let's go! He's immediately ended his turn! Oh my god! Let's go!